Hey, what's happening, guys? So Nottingham Forest have signed yet another player, this time in the form of Brazilian defender Felipe. He arrives on a 1.5-year deal and will be joining his former Atletico Madrid teammate Renan Lodi at the City Ground. The first thing I want you to know about Felipe is that rival fans call him Vale Tudo, which translates to English as anything goes, and is quite literally a full combat Brazilian martial art with little to no rules involved. So it's safe to say Forest have landed themselves a bit of a nutty geezer. In case you're unaware, he's been sent off 7 times in his career, most recently against Manchester City in the Champions League last season, and that almost sparked a brawl in the center of the park, so keep an eye out for his temper. Unfortunately, he's fallen out of favor at Atletico this year. In fact, he's only played 283 minutes of football the entire campaign, which, on the one hand, is great because he'll be as fresh as a daisy, but equally, extremely concerning in regards to how long it might take him to get up to speed with the fast-paced nature of the English game. One positive is that the physicality of the Premier League won't faze him one bit, and with the amount of experience he has under his belt, you'd back him to be a leader in the dressing room and make his presence felt from the get-go, which is what Forest are crying out for. When discussing Felipe, I can't help but do a deep dive into his background, because he's got a hell of a story to tell. While most of his compatriots were representing academy sides or earning big money moves to major European leagues, Felipe was busy delivering mushrooms to restaurants and cafes in order to make ends meet, as no major club in Brazil was keen to have him in their ranks. Falling out of love with the game, he was convinced by his father to make the equivalent of a YouTube compilation video of his best moves, which by pure chance happened to catch the eye of a second division side, who decided to take him on board. After 3 years of toiling on shite pitches against tin pot opposition, he finally got his big break at the age of 23 and ended up signing for Corinthians. Thereafter, his career has been nothing short of a fairy tale, as he won the Brazilian League with them, moved to Porto, won the Portuguese League, before ending up at Atletico and lifting the Spanish League. Based on this pattern, he'll help Forest win the Premier League in about 18 months from now, so watch this space because you heard it here first. Moving on to style of play, Felipe is one old school motherfucker. Rather than reading the game and waiting for opponents to make a mistake, this man is ready to fly into challenges and approaches proceedings in an aggressively front foot manner. One big benefit of that, aside from getting the crowd going, is it leads to a shit ton of chance creation in transition, as he's always looking to get into the opposition half and make a difference right after recovering possession. In addition to being a strong tackler, Felipe is a beast in the air too, so center forwards can expect to have a few bruises on their heads after spending 90 minutes with this gentleman. Tactically, he's capable of playing in a back 3 or 4 and is just as adept at marshalling the right-hand side of defense as he is the left. What I love is that despite being a bit of a hard man, Felipe is great on the ball too, so expect to see him help with build-up play and ensure possession isn't lost in dangerous areas. He's got this wicked cross-field ball that helps stretch the pitch, and that's an added bonus to everything he brings defensively. Overall, while I do have reservations about his lack of pace, and remain gutted that Loic Bade didn't work out for that very reason, I expect Felipe to be a handy addition to what is an ever-changing squad. We've seen the positive impact another aging hothead in Aurier has made, and one can only hope it's the same with Felipe. Reading about this bloke's life story was a real inspiration, and I'll be rooting for him to be a success at the City Ground. As always, cheers for tuning in, folks. Please do let me know what you made of this video down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.